Small Hollow in North Carolina. There have been several Bigfoot sightings.
Hunters may need to be on the lookout for something other than deer when they hit the woods this week.
He hadn't been spotted recently, but according to these pictures, the legendary Mothman is back.
The number of UFO sightings is soaring tenfold over the past 25 years.
Now, she's not talking about people. She is talking about ghosts hanging around what some say is a real-life haunted house.
You're listening to Paratalk Radio with Ted Wolf and Psychic Cindy on Paratalkradio.com, a member of the WLFE digital broadcast family. Paratalk Radio is your one-stop for all things paranormal, the unknown, and the supernatural. Join us every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central for discussions and guests on topics such as ghosts, hauntings, Bigfoot, UFOs, and more. This broadcast is rated M for mature and is intended for listeners over 16. The topics, views, and opinions expressed on our show may not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of Paratalk Radio, our hosts, or our sponsors. Now, live from J. Wolf Production Studio in Ontario, New York, here are your hosts, Ted and Cindy.
Hi! I have one gorgeous eye and one I'm working on.
Yeah, you look a little lopsided.
I look a little lopsided, but I'm fixing it.
Yeah.
I talked to Stacey, and Stacey said, "Listen, I put makeup on and stuff." I'm like, "Oh man, I just took my lashes off early this morning." I'm like, "I'll hurry and quick put some on." She's like, "You don't have to do that." I'm like, "I'm gonna do it."
All right, you do that, and then I'll say hi to everybody then. So, Chanel, hello, Kelly, hello, Ted Vanson, hello, Barry Martz, hello, Robert White, Kristen
Kelly,
Holmes.
Hang on one second. Kelly, can you do me a favor and send the link to my mom via text?
There you go.
I forgot to do that.
There you go. And Bill Davis. Hey, guys, don't forget that tonight, special only through Urban's Edge. Miss Stacey here has put a 15% discount on purchases. So all you need to do is put in Paratalk, all cap letters. So go to her website at urbansedge.com and you can get 15% off as long as you put in Paratalk, all in cap letters. So
guys, do it. You know I love Stacey's.
Oh, I know. I'm excited about this. You know, she's in the back room. She looks so beautiful. You know,
always so beautiful.
She's got that. She kind of reminds me of a wrestler that I know, Nia Jax. She's got the light brown into a blonde. It's just beautiful. I love on the hair, kind of like a calico kitty. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you're not paying attention. You just don't want to poke yourself in the eye.
You said just like a calico kitty. I have ADD. I can multitask, friends.
Hello, T-Roy. Nice to see you.
Hi, T-Roy.
So, guys, you know, I figured this would be fun for two reasons tonight to talk with Stacey. One, because of her product, and because she's going to be at the Parafest. And the other thing is it's magic. You know what I mean? I think about it. It's infused with magic. So, which is great stuff. And it's stuff that we should be talking about. And we just don't talk enough about it.
I do.
Well, I know you do.
Every show that I do, and Stacey doesn't pay me to say it. So it is from the
Cassie
heart.
Hepburn, hello.
Stacey knows it. I have her products right here next to me, and my God, they are good stuff.
Yes, Stacey's products are amazing, Stacey. Stacey Buck is on here. Let's see.
I'll be done in just a few minutes. I swear, guys.
She's working really hard on all that.
I'm working so hard. It's so hard to do this. You see that it's so hard to do this.
Right.
Listen, if you guys are interested in my Lashify, I have a code, and with my code, you can when you get your kit, you can get 2 Gossamers with your order.
Oh.
So Gossamers are these
Nice.
cartridges. So
Something different, huh?
I love it.
Oh. Well, there's a whole bunch of people in here I've never seen before. So rules are pretty simple. We just like to talk about the paranormal and the good things here and have a good time, laugh a little bit. And that's pretty much it. We're a pretty good, we're a bunch of nuts. I think that's what it comes down to.
We're just a little nutty.
Just a little nutty. But, we're
love life, and that's it.
Yep. And we are here for our friends and for the paranormal field and for everybody that's magical or has anything really cool that wants to share with us or share with the world. That's why we're here. I do want to say real quick over here, hello, Michelle. Hello, Eric Harrison. Hello, Helen Barkley.
Hi,
Harry Carter. Eric Julian. Terry or Tony. Sure. So there's plenty here. So we're gonna.
This one's giving me a hard time a little bit.
No, I just didn't realize it takes so long to put that stuff on your face.
It doesn't take long. If I were to get my eyelashes and do extensions, Teddy, it would be hours.
Really?
And I just did this. I've done this. I've only been working on it. What time is it right now?
What time is it? It's 8:13.
So I have been doing this for about 8:14.
8:14. So 2 minutes. It's 8:13 now. So how can you do 8:14? Are you like in the future here or what, girl? Come on.
I thought you said 8:13. So, so I've been doing it for 18 minutes.
Okay.
I've been doing it for 18 minutes.
Yeah. Well, Cassie says she just got extensions.
See, and it takes a lot longer than 18 minutes, right, Cassie? Seriously. And it costs a shit ton of money. These don't cost a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
mean,
Strib says it's 1:14 where he is. So.
What's that?
I said Strib says it's 1:14 where he is.
I
so
see.
Not sure. That's probably over near Robert somewhere or over that way.
Probably, yes. I would.
All right. So, well, if you're ready, she's sitting back here patient. I shouldn't make her wait because you're putting on eyelashes.
No, Stace can come in. She knows me, for gosh sakes. Stace knows me all too well, right, Stace?
All right. Well, there she is.
Hi,
bringing her out.
Hi.
I told you I'd put them on for you.
Beautiful.
I'm almost done.
Yeah. So, it's we've been talking between Cindy and I we talk about your stuff all the time. She promotes the hell out of it on the show. I mean, she's constantly, it's right behind her too. And she'll take it and she'll show it and blah, blah, blah. And which I think is awesome because it's good to have friends that use your products and, put it out there.
Absolutely. It's amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
So we try.
Listen, I know what the name of this one is, but Stace, I've changed the name of this one. So it is literally like the best name you could ever have.
Like doing negative shit.
However, Stace knows I don't call it this. I call it attitude adjustment in a bottle.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Because let me tell you, there are some teenagers and some adult children of mine.
Mm-hmm.
I have sprayed that on with their unawares. And it has been like a miraculous, like my daughter literally like crying, and I'm like, hang on. And she's literally like, what was that? And
You're crazy.
that is no joke. That is for reals.
You're crazy.
My sons like to say that I'm abusing them. That's child abuse. Don't spray that on me. That's child abuse. I said, it's only child abuse if you get hit with it and it leaves a mark.
Exactly. And right now, that is my #1 seller because of the holidays coming up.
Yes, girl.
Yes, that a lot of people take it to their holiday get-togethers because they are going to be around their family.
Right.
And there's no their family.
Yeah, so they take it and they just sit it there, and it's crazy.
It's
crazy.
Amazing, though. Literally, you guys, I'm not saying, I do not just do this to placate and pet my friends. Stacey knows that. I do not just pet you, even though you are quite lovely, and I would love to just pet you all the time. We know this. However, it is not a lie when I say this stuff does what the label says.
Thank you. My shaman that blesses my stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
And then as I create the product, I infuse it with Reiki and all that, and the blessings and things like that. So through the whole process from start to end, it's being infused with Reiki.
Yes, and that's muy importante.
I said hello, mother.
Hello, son. Jansen, you just got home from work and work sucked. Come here, let me spray you.
No, fuck no.
Because it literally will change his attitude, and he knows it. But
yeah.
Yes, it does, Jansen.
Yeah, it makes me more pissed that you just sprayed shit at me.
I'm messing up my eyelashes.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. If it changes your mood, if it's magically infused, right? Magically infused to help you have a better day, then what's the difference?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. I think everybody should have a little magic in their life. If a shaman can enter your life so easily, I just have to check my eyelashes to make sure they're even. If a shaman can enter your life so easily, seriously, do it. Seriously, do it. Because, listen, we all need a little shaman, Reiki, and gemstones in our life. And
Absolutely. And the really cool thing about my shaman, I call him Shaman Jason, but the really cool thing about him is that he does like non-denominational blessings on the products. So, people don't get weirded out by that. I know this is like all paranormal, which is fantastic. And like your audience really understands that.
And you do have a paranormal one for protecting your ghost hunters.
I do. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
It's great stuff, though. I mean, even if it doesn't fall into, say, the quote unquote paranormal, I mean, what is the paranormal? Everything that's not, normal. I mean, so magic isn't normally normal.
Exactly.
It falls outside the realm. So, I mean, it's okay.
Yeah. And I think it's really fantastic because it really goes for a broad audience. It goes in for the people that are not into the paranormal, but then it's really fantastic for the people that understand all the extra stuff that goes into it.
Exactly.
Which is really fantastic.
Bill Davis just put up here, I do investigations and I use it.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Hey, Bill.
Does it help him? Does it protect him and things like that?
Let's hope so. I mean, let's see what he says as a response. But yeah, I mean, I have an infusion of holy water and
okay, how do I look now? Is it better?
You look like Cindy.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Perfect. Mission accomplished. And it was pretty quick. Quick. I mean, normally I wouldn't have to be talking on my live or anything. So
yeah. So white sage and holy water. That's what I have.
Yep.
As an infusion, that can be used for yourself or friends or anything that's that you feel is negative coming your way. You can,
Absolutely.
But that's the type of stuff that you're talking about. You have different oils and infused sprays, which is awesome, and it's used for different stuff.
Yeah. So all the
What's the
all the blends that I use are all essential oils. They're all tested for purity.
That does make sense.
And authenticity, because there's a lot of essential oils out there that are not pure.
Right.
So the essential oils that I do get are from all over the world. And I've been working directly with the farms that actually harvest and plant all the herbs and that actually distill them. So that's really kind of cool. Like my Bulgarian lavender, I actually work with the farm in Bulgaria and they distilled the oil for me, which is really cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that you can have that contact with them like one-on-one.
Yeah, it's really cool. So as I keep growing, the quantity of oils that I buy is bigger, so then I can reach directly to the farm and test out their product before they send me my oils. So which is really, really cool that I get to see and smell and check all that prior. And then I get certificates of like authenticity and the testing that is included with that.
That is amazing.
That's cool.
And now I have my glasses on. You look freaking gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
You are.
It was a little trying to put on eyeliner today, honestly, was a little difficult after you haven't had makeup on for about 5 weeks. It's like starting all over again. So
listen, I get it. I cannot put, because I just wear my eyelashes. Literally, this is how I am. I don't put any makeup on. Well, please forgive my lips. My lip is still swollen. I had surgery on Tuesday.
Yeah, how did that go, by the way?
What'd you do?
So I had like this bump scar tissue on the inside of my lip. And you couldn't really see it except when I was smiling, you could start seeing it. And it's because I kept re-injuring it. So I would be chewing and I'd bite it and it'd get bigger. And I'd be hitting my face with my phone when I fell asleep with it above me. Hit my lips again and I would re-injure it again. And I just hit my lip and I can't believe I did that. I'm going to go out of my skin right now. But yeah. So we got rid of that and it's good now. It's good now. But you can still see a little bruising and I look like a dork. It's fine. But my point was is all I do is put my eyelashes on and I'm fine. Sometimes I'll put, when I don't have lip issues, I'll put some lipstick.
Well, they look beautiful on.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Right. Just to address the issue that's happening over there in the freaking chat room, it's just, you know what they are. They're trolls. They're just saying shit to kind of, stir trouble. Don't listen to them. There's absolutely no truth to anything that they're saying. So, where did she go?
Oh. Yeah.
There she is.
There's nobody in
lost her there for a second.
Mod. I think I'm a mod,
well,
right?
we do have a moderator. The problem is people are just people. They're haters.
People are people, so why should it be?
What does it mean? Yeah, it's just crazy. When you're, I think the biggest thing is because I'm a gay man. People say stuff because you're a gay man. People say stuff because you're blacks. People say stuff because you're, whatever that they don't like or don't mean.
Is it
It's just people.
WLFE or is it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not worried about it. I mean, our mods trying to do their best, take care of it. That stuff you got, just let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go like snow. I can't believe we're going to get snow soon.
Oh, we're supposed to get like 5 inches.
That kind of sucks. But I got to pick up trucks. I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm seeing if I'm a mod.
yeah. So having a shaman that's able to infuse all that stuff in the bottle. I
You
think
don't
that's
have me as
amazing
the
now.
freaking moderator in here.
My question is do they send it to you like in a big jug and you put them in the bottles, or is it something where, how does that work?
No, my shaman actually lives close by. So he comes here to the lab and he goes down and does a ceremony and with the directions and everything. And then he brings in whatever is required. So like if we're doing the falling apart pain reliever, he infuses healing intentions and, pain relief and all that kind of good stuff in there. So each individual product, which I have 78 different products, he blesses and he does each grouping separately. So I'll make a huge batch and then he blesses them.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're all Reiki infused by the time he gets here, but he also adds a little bit more Reiki and the blessings and the healing and all that kind of stuff that goes along with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I've known a couple older women that, especially witches that have, they do the candles, they bless the candles, they get all that stuff, and you're able to purchase them at like the events, which are great.
Yeah,
and it's awesome stuff. It's awesome stuff. So
yeah, we have a new tattoo line, like a tattoo and beard line that's all natural.
Oh my God,
and that is the only product that doesn't have crystals and gemstones inside because you don't want that in your beard or on your skin. But it is still all blessed and Reiki infused and things like that. But the healing properties of just the butters and the oils and the essential oils and the nourishing oils that we put in there, like argan and jojoba and hemp seed and terpenes and things like that, is absolutely amazing. It works really great for any kind of wound, which is nice.
Yeah. Now, like Cindy, that one that you were using, the one you were talking about, the negative shit one.
Let go of the negative shit.
So what's the smell? I mean, I'm guessing there's odors with them too. They do have a nice scent,
no
right?
odors, just good smelling stuff.
You know what I mean?
It smells like essential oils. It smells like essential oils, depending on which one. So I love the 7 chakra cleanse. Whoo, shoot, the smell of it is so delicious.
So most of them have about like 7 to 10 different essential oils that I combine together to get a unique scent. So like 7 chakra is very light and airy, and each essential oil and gemstones correspond with each chakra. So, as you go down, an oil and a gemstone correspond to each one.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then, the Let Go of the Negative Shit has like a cinnamon scent overall, but I use a top note, a middle note, and a base note. So as you spray on yourself, like Cindy's doing, the scent really shifts and changes.
It smells good, divine.
Thank
I love
you.
it. I have to get more.
Oh, you are getting low, aren't you?
Yeah, I was just going to say, you hear it, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I use these they're super low. This one I have a little more of, and these two are about the same. So this is my Prosperity and Abundance. I love this one too. I love the smell of it.
Nice.
They're such good ones.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, that one I like to spray my money in my wallet. And I like to spray my left hand for receiving. So, yes. So a lot of times I'll, if I'm at a show, I'll spray my left wrist and then I'll make a $sign on my wrist to invite prosperity in and abundance. That one always gets me. That one always gets me.
So the reason, and I've told you why, and what my feelings are about this one and why it makes us cough. So the prosperity and abundance does make you cough, but this is why, my friends, and listen up because it is the truth. The reason you cough is because you're expelling the blockages that you have away from, it's the blockages that you have keeping you from abundance. So when you spray this, you're coughing, you're getting rid of those blockages. That's exactly what I believe.
I love that.
There's a lot of people that believe that stuff. I mean, positive thinking it brings in, the good stuff,
Listen, you gotta get your butt too. You gotta get it all when it comes to prosperity. I literally spray it over my computer and all of my equipment because this is my money.
Oh my You need to stop spraying so much. She's gonna wind up with, I don't know, something smelling like a.
I'm gonna end up with money. That's what I'm gonna end up with. What?
So
I don't know.
I love to follow like quantum physics and things like that. And, I'm a true believer in everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. And so that is what we try to infuse in the sprays.
So,
with the frequency and vibration of the crystals and, the energy of the oils and the healing properties that come from herbs. So that is what we try to do to align you with those frequencies, the vibrations, and the energies.
That's cool.
One of the things with the 7 chakra cleanse and especially, I do it with all of them because I work with energy. I do.
Cindy is just being
I love that, Robert.
Isn't that cute? I love it. Cindy is being mystified. So with the smokeless smudge, I literally use it just like I would smudge myself, except if I'm sitting down, I try and stand up so I can get all the parts. I even do underneath my feet.
Absolutely.
Because you need to make sure, especially when you're saging yourself above and below.
Absolutely.
But one of the things that I do is 7 chakra cleanse, because what you guys don't realize is there's actually 1,000 chakras that we have.
Yes.
On and around us. So the thing is your hands have one of the biggest chakras as well as your feet. I make sure that I literally spray my hands when I'm doing my chakra cleansing and healing. I do this, and I do this one a lot. I spray a lot right there.
Is she literally still spraying?
I am.
Yeah, she has not stopped. She has not stopped.
You're not going to last till March till I see you.
I know
You're
it.
not going to have any left.
I know it. But I do it, and I do it above me because we have the chakras above me. But I also do my feet above and below my feet. On top
and then I go straight down as well.
I do. Yep.
Yeah, my favorite.
Sacral chakra, girl. Woo-hoo!
There has to be, like when you're overusing it, you have to somewhere in there.
There is no overuse, Teddy Poo Poo.
Yeah, there is. Yes, there is.
No. Listen, I don't need any of the sprays to be happy and wild. It just grounds me a little more when I use these. I'm like, and not only that, my aura is going, thank you.
Oh.
You're freaking killing me.
So, question
my
for
God.
Stacey: what are your thoughts on Young Living essential oils? Do you use this brand?
I don't use this brand just because they are like a multi-level company, so it is so much more expensive to get a small quantity. And when I buy essential oils, I get huge quantities at a time. So you have the little tiny jars. So if I would use those little tiny bottles, the price would be so astronomical per bottle. So I get cheaper pricing because I go directly with the farms. I don't have a problem with Young Living oil at all. I think they're good quality. It's just not something that
It doesn't behoove you to buy that product.
Exactly, because my
you would have to then pass it on to your customers, and it would be astronomical. And
exactly.
Right now, you have an amazing, high quality essential oils that you're using, and you're putting them in here, and it's still saving you money. And you can pass on to your clients and your people who buy from you.
Yeah, so we sell to 700 retail stores across the globe. So I buy in such bulk. And so Young Living probably gets it from the same or similar farms that I do. I don't have a problem with that. There's some other companies that will say it's 100% pure essential oil, and it's not. They cut it with a carrier oil. And so you're only getting a little tiny bit of essential oil, and then you're getting a lot of carrier oil. So you got to really look for the reputable companies.
Okay, so I've got to ask. Sorry to interrupt, but what's the difference between an essential oil and some of these other oils? Do you know? I mean, what's
okay, so essential oils are created from plants, and like for my Roman chamomile that I use, just to make like a drop, you need like 100,000 flowers. Okay, so for me to get Roman chamomile that I use in my Ethereal Dreams spray, this much, can you sort of see like this much by like this much is $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah. So things like peppermint is a lot cheaper, where I could get like a big container of peppermint for probably like $300-400, whereas I have that little tiny bit of Roman chamomile for $1,000. So yeah,
it's the process. So essential oils come right directly from the plants itself.
Yeah, so it's like steam. A lot of them are steam distilled or cold pressed or different things, and drips out of that sort of part. Yeah, so sometimes they come from bark. Sometimes they come from the petals, the leaves. So yeah,
and I would think that if they're a real small flower or petal, it would take a lot to get
so much. So
and it's not fake. It's not synthetic. It's the real plant that is being used.
Yes.
So I just want to say something to Kent Bowker. You can go ahead and look that up on Google. We're just not going to talk about quantum physics right now. Yes, I know Stacey mentioned it, but we're just going to talk about other things. But thanks for the question. I appreciate it.
So with the essential oils and that kind of stuff,
Kristen?
The price varies based on what it is. I know like rose oil, which I use in one of my bath bombs, is extremely pricey. Same thing with Roman chamomile, but then you have, like the peppermint and maybe like eucalyptus, which are more abundant and not easier to distill, but you have bigger leaves, and peppermint. Once you plant peppermint, it grows like crazy. So yeah, so it's more abundant. And I don't use any like oils or products that are non-sustainable or endangered. So I am very cognizant of that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You think about the earth and the stuff's in it.
Well, isn't that the point of like when the new age started coming around? I mean, it went all from, all these old fashioned ideas of
this is what
I don't want to say
people
old
use.
fashioned, because this is really old fashioned. I mean, if you look at it, because this is stuff that all the people in the past, when there was no trolley cars and airplanes and all that stuff, they were basically creating their own oils and salves and poultices and everything to survive. So pretty much what you're doing
is what they did before Big Pharma. Yeah, this is what they did before Big Pharma came along.
Exactly.
And there is a place for medicine, and there's a place for herbs, and there's a place for all different kinds of things, So I'm not knocking one or the other. It's just, sometimes you need that pill or shot.
There's advancements that definitely have helped us, but there's also the old way, which if it still works, why try to, people say if it still works, why are you going to try and find another way to do it or change it? If it works, leave it alone.
Right. And, before I started with essential oils, I was on 66 pills a day for my condition that I have. And I was in tremendous pain, and 800 milligrams of Celebrex. And I'm not saying that one thing is worse than another. It was just I was on so many pills that I was getting a lot of side effects. When you take one, then you get a little bit of side effect, and you have to take another pill to try to.
I've had enough.
So
thank you, whoever did it.
Yeah, I just think I think with and we have to put this out there that with medication, like I'm on medication too, getting older, there's some things you can't just go out and say, hey, this is going to fix your problem, because it's different for every person. Our bodies are all different. So you have to, probably the best thing to do is with anything that's herbal or something that's new wave or new magic or whatever, I think the best way to do is ask your doctors, what do you think about this type of stuff? And would this work for me? Or can I try it? Blah, blah, blah.
And you got to make sure that there's no interactions either.
Oh, God, yes.
Like women that are pregnant should never ingest rosemary. It could cause miscarriages.
That's the same with raspberry leaves.
Yeah, you don't want to have like rosemary chicken, for dinner. So there's you do got to be careful. Yeah, you got to be really careful with some things. And I'm still on some medication for like thyroid and stuff. But like for pain relief, I just use my Fallen Apart pain reliever. It has helped me tremendously. And I got off pain medication. Now that might not be for everybody, but that's what worked for me. And that's how I got started with my company. I mean, previously I was an art teacher for 14 years. So when I left the classroom, I was trying to manage my pain, and I did tons of research, and I didn't know anything about essential oils at the time. So,
and we're going back. I mean, people are starting to use, I know that they have in the past, but I think today they're looking more towards the new age and the things that we grow. Like Cindy knows, I grow a ton of herbs. I love working with nature. So, that type of stuff is awesome. You know what I mean? You got to, sometimes raising your own stuff helps you. It gives you a new outlet, and saves you a lot of money, to be honest, too. I mean,
Mhm.
some drugs can be
I know
really,
a lot
really expensive.
with everything that's going on in the world right now. I know a lot of people are starting um, gardens in their backyard just so that they have food and are prepared for anything that might come along. You know, because we're in such uncertain times. So I think a lot of people are really getting back to the basics where we weren't before.
Right. Well, like the old days are still there. I mean, we kind of rely on some of the stuff that when we were raised that from our mothers, our grandmothers.
Right. These things were passed down.
Yeah, I mean, the way we cook certain foods, the way we pick certain flowers, the way we, say certain things or do certain things. It's just the way we're taught,
Yeah, and it
and
was used for thousands of years prior to, conventional medicine. So
yeah, and there's a lot of it out there. I mean, so it's I don't know, I love it. I mean, if you go back to the reservation, they're still doing some of that stuff, like on the native side, and then there's people that would just rather, buy the heavy stuff, steal the heavy stuff, and
there's nothing wrong with that, I think everybody's on their own journey. And, before I started this for pain relief, I didn't understand it. And I'm like, oh, that's a little too new age for me. Like, I didn't understand it. And I think a lot of times people need to do their own research and start understanding where everything is coming from. This just didn't happen. I mean, this comes from herbs and tree bark and plants, and it's been used for thousands of years, and it's really used in Chinese medicine. And
the Eastern stuff. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Davis, can you come over to YouTube for me?
Yeah, and then have like the same with what I was talking about with the white sage and the herbs that I grow for just teas and stuff like that. I mean, there's enough stuff out there, that you can easily grow in your own yard, in your own, even if you have just a little planter outside a window, there's stuff there that you can grow, and it's good for you, and it's cheap.
Absolutely. It's really nice. I know my daughter's almost 19 and she does not like taking pills at all. She has trouble swallowing them and she just doesn't like it. So I make a tea blend for her for anxiety,
Yeah. And there's just a lot of like things that you could do, and it doesn't hurt to pick up a book and literally pick up a book, read some of the information on the book, in the book about growing your own herbs and stuff, and what it really takes to do it. It's really not that hard. There's a lot of books out there.
Thanks, Bill. Just if you can help by blocking people, if you don't mind. Bill is one of my mods on my show, so just because I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I know. And you know what happens I've been watching this stuff happen on a lot of shows lately, and it's just getting out of hand, where the bullies and the haters and the people out there are just, it's just, there's so much negativity out there now, and they just want to keep doing that stuff, and I don't understand why.
Absolutely.
I mean, they really need to get over themselves, and
it happens a lot with people that are uninformed, and this stuff has been researched and used for thousands of years. And conventional medicine has only been for a very short time.
Right.
So
I know you're not, but I think you can still, I'm sorry, Stace. I know, but I think you can still report them and stuff. Bill. I'm not a mod either. Okay, sorry, Stace.
Oh, that's fine.
It's just normal. They're just heavier tonight than usual. That's all. Could be because a lot of people are off this week.
It could be. Could be. Absolutely.
But well, it's almost time to take a break, but that's it. I love it. Stacey Buck says we need to spray the world and let go of all the negative shit.
Absolutely, Buck. You got it. You got it. I love Stacey Buck. She's amazing.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there tonight.
Stacey Buck, just to let you know about Stacey Buck. So I first created Falling Apart as a spray.
Yeah.
And Stacey Buck was a huge skeptic and had, well, I don't know if you could bring her on or not, and she can tell you a little bit about it, but she's the reason why I created the Falling Apart roll-on. So she was having back spasms, I think, for like 2 months that she couldn't get rid of no matter what she tried. And I said, Buck, just try my Falling Apart. She's like, Stace, nothing works. Like, and she was giving me a hard time about it. I just think she didn't want to pay for the bottle, but whatever. And I'm like, here, Buck, just take it. It's free. It's on me. Just try it. And within, I think it was less than 10 minutes, she got rid of back spasms that she had for 2 months. And
she's like, love you too, Martin.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome. And so she was sold within 10 minutes. And then she's like, okay, you gotta put this in a roll on because I need to put it on myself because the spray, you can't like get your back area. So she's the one who came up with the whole idea for the roll on. So, but she was a huge skeptic. I'm serious. Like,
yeah,
it sort of sucks when your friends are skeptics, but they push you to be better. And then they convert to believers, which is amazing. So,
Little Buck loves you too, Martin.
Love you too, Little Buck.
Wow. I love, like, there are places like when I go to Gettysburg, you can go in all the shops and they have everything from the little oils in the glass jars to the herbs that you can buy and bags and stuff like that. I love just walking in the store because the smell alone walking in those places will make you just go, okay, I'm good now. I can just turn around and walk back out the door.
It's like a free cleansing or something.
Stacey, do you know who Ray Pizzazz is?
Who?
Ray Pizzazz.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I just didn't know if we blocked somebody accidentally.
Yeah. But there's a ton of stores. I remember when there was a witch store here not too far from me that used to do all that stuff, but they only lasted like 4 years or something like that. I think it was because it was a college town, and I don't think everybody was into all that stuff. But
are you talking about
a lot of people?
The one in Geneseo?
I don't remember what the store was. Yeah, and I can't remember what that.
Magic, I think.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah, and
but,
a lot of a lot of people like with the, they're like with the shaman stuff. They don't understand what a Peruvian shaman is and how he does like non-denominational blessings. He's just blessing things like a priest, would, or a pastor or a minister or whatever. But they think it's witchcraft, and it's not. It's, he was taught by the Peruvian shamans, and people just make judgments on that.
Thanks,
and I think that's the way the world is, though. I mean, anything that they don't understand, they're going to make judgment on first and foremost.
And now with keyboard warriors, it's amazing. You could just hide behind the keyboard and nobody knows who you are, and you could just say whatever you want.
Yeah.
So, a lot of them are just,
a few, couple.
You have them all the time?
Ted's.
No.
Okay, got it.
No, We don't. This is like one of those rare moments. But hi, Diane Reamer McCarthy, who is all the way in Dallas, Texas right now, checking us out. She's actually from my town. She had to go down to Dallas. I think she's on vacation or something. She's saying hi. That's cool. We don't normally get we
aren't this famous normally, Stace.
You what?
We're not usually this famous.
Oh, there you go.
Because one of my friends told me that when I get the trolls, once I get the trolls, then it means that I'm famous. So Teddy and I just are famous. That's all.
Right. Absolutely. Either that or I must be really famous. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's all, especially YouTube, because they can't get on other pages, and it is what it is, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
That's why we tried Twitch once, and Twitch was just so heavily packed with trolls and stuff that we had to get off there. Now
I go over there and I don't get too much of anything, to be honest.
Really? I mean, Facebook has gotten so bad lately.
I don't do Facebook because of that. I don't. And
yeah, I'm barely on there anymore. There's just too many people that feel like they could say whatever they want.
Right. They
think
it's okay to say
have
things
different
that
opinions.
are. Yeah, they think it's okay. Like you can't just go and say shit about people. That is not true. You can't.
Yeah.
It's called defamation of character.
Yes, but you know, stuff like that
matter. Can take you to court.
Yeah.
Who can't you
They're
hear?
just.
I can't hear you.
Me?
Yeah, you're both coming in really.
Oh, it's your phone.
Oh.
You might have to go out and come back in.
Well, what kind of phone is it?
It doesn't matter. It's been all phones lately on StreamYard, I guess. After a little while, they start sounding robotic to the person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the other people start sounding robotic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There she is.
There, I got it.
It should be better now.
Okay.
I have a Samsung Note 20 Plus.
That's
Ultra.
what I have.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I love mine.
Oh.
That's what I love.
What is the spray that sounds like smoke and sage?
Smokeless Smudge.
Yes,
called Smokeless Smudge.
There you go, Linda Lee.
And that's really great for people that are in college or in apartments or things where they cannot burn actual sage.
At
work.
Can't burn sage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have a lot of people that keep them on their desk. You know, they have a couple. Ethereal Dreams is really great if you're stressed or have like anxious moments. My mom used to spray a paper towel and drape it on her desk, so she would just get whiffs of it throughout the day.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah. So she was an accountant, and she would get really stressed out during tax season and that kind of stuff. So.
Which one was it that she would use?
Ethereal Dreams. Ooh. With the lavender and the chamomile to sort of calm you down a little bit. And
I haven't tried that one yet.
It's really nice. A lot of people use it to sleep.
Yeah, that would be a great one for my sons because both of them have issues with sleeping.
Mm-hmm. And that's really nice to also spray on the bottom of your feet because of, you have the acupressure and different senses on the bottom of your feet. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Barry is saying, I'm taking this glucose shield capsule that may have many natural substances that limits the liver and other organs from making too much sugar, but I'm wondering if there is just a few natural substances that would help me lower my blood sugar that are the key substances I really need.
So
one of those.
Yeah, so Barry, what I would say is I know that there are definitely herbs that would do that. I would not recommend ingesting essential oils because a lot of essential oils are corrosive. So if you don't dilute them in a certain fashion, you can actually burn your throat, your esophagus, and things like that. So I always recommend taking the herb version and sort of grinding it down. And you could put those in like gel capsules as well. But, you can use Google, DuckDuckGo, the Tisserand Institute for Robert Tisserand, which they sort of consider him like the grandfather of essential oils, is a great place to find information like that. So, but you also got to watch, herbs interacting with any kind of medication that you take. So everything that I do with my company is externally, nothing is ingestible. It either goes on the skin or it is sprayed, in your field or on your body, but it's not ingested. Just because I don't want that kind of liability with ingesting oils and causing people harm if they don't dilute it correctly. So I would just recommend going with an herbal version.
So Micah Gully?
Mm-mm.
Oh no, it says Barry McCokener.
Well, the McCullough Gully, that is Stacey. She's a friend of Stacey's, and she's just over on Facebook trying to report all
Right,
the.
It says Micah Gully.
Yeah, she's trying to report all the assholes. So
Yeah,
this is Stacey's friend Barry
McCokener
from Facebook. Barry.
No, I don't think I know Stacey's friend.
That's your friend, Barry.
Barry?
Barry McCokener.
My friend?
Yeah, supposedly, yes, your friend.
Oh, maybe they're friends. Maybe they're a fan of the Urban's Edge page.
That could be.
Yeah. So thank you for reporting them.
Yeah. It's just a shame that it's this way with people. It used to be that you had to have proof, when people were bad people, and today it doesn't matter.
No.
People are assholes.
No. And the thing is, like, I didn't understand essential oils when I first started looking into it. I'm like, oh, this is a bunch of shit. Okay, whatever.
Right.
And then when it helped my pain, the severe pain that I was in with my back and things like that, and my feet, and putting them on those places, it helped tremendously. And I was sort of blown away. I'm like, this can't be, So I was one of those people, but I kept it to myself, and I just researched.
Yeah.
And tried to understand a little bit more about it. So
it's like the
McCokener.
Huh?
Barry McCokener.
So probably on my Urban's Edge page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, what I was going to say was it's kind of.
Barry says your oils changed his life.
Oh, that's amazing! Thank you so much.
It's
I
like
truly.
Go ahead.
That's the thing that keeps me going. I think when I hear that from people, that's huge for me. Because when you're in business and you're doing the whole business end of things, it gets really tedious and things. And then when people reach out to you and say how something has changed their life or helped them so much, or help them get back to their daily activities that they love so much, that is why I do it.
And that's good.
There goes my phone again.
There goes her phone again, she said.
Yep. It's going to keep doing it because that's what it was doing to me too when I was using my phone.
I wonder what's going on.
I don't know. It's really weird.
Okay.
Well, that is really weird.
Barry says he knows you through a mutual friend, Nick Gertz.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. Well, I'm so thankful that you use my products.
I'm so happy that it's helped him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tremendous. I mean, I do tons and tons and tons of research. I don't just put out a product just to put out a product. So I go into the old herbal books, the old ancient herbal books and things like that, to try to find what I'm trying to achieve with a product.
Well, it's got to take a lot of research and stuff to have the right.
It does.
Plus, when you're fusing them together, you got to make sure they're not going to defuse the other herb. You know what I mean?
And you got to make sure they smell good too. There's a lot of people that that.
I'm sorry. I don't want to use one that smells like feet. Sorry. I just
like Cheetos.
I've met a lot of people that work with essential oils, and they're wonderful at what they do, and they really are knowledgeable, but they don't give two shits about the scent.
Right.
And I think that you can find a really nice balance between the scent and the purpose. So
a little bit is too much.
Huh?
A little bit. You hear what she said? Solar Storm should be Ted's stripper name. What the
That's hysterical. You got to put up there what Stacey Buck just said, though.
What'd she say?
Stacey said
one
of my coworkers had a headache this morning.
And I had a roll falling apart on I roll falling apart on her forehead and the base of her neck, and in 10 minutes she was headache free. Another customer will be coming your way, Martin.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So I suffer from chronic migraines. And that's how I found out that it was working and helping alleviate headaches and migraines and things like that. I have customers tell me, so chest congestion. So when people were getting lots of chest congestion, they would put it on their chest.
Yeah.
Because I just got over COVID for 3.5 weeks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you. Just got over that, but I had fallen apart. I put it on my chest the entire time because I'm a severe asthmatic. So I wanted to try to do whatever I could to keep it from going deeper in my chest. So
right.
Yeah.
Caesar's Vapo Rub.
Exactly.
That's right, my friend.
That's awesome.
It's not curing COVID by any means, but I think any little bit helps, especially with something that we don't understand fully. So,
well, I commend you for taking the time for others by going in there and researching this stuff and putting it together so that you have a product that I don't think enough people understand what you have and what you're trying to provide. I mean, I really think more people need to stop by when you set up at events and basically just talk to you. If they just open up and talk to you about the products, they would know more about it.
Right. And try it out and feel it, Try it out and feel it.
I mean, I myself here, I've created salves that like some people I know that when they wear certain jewelry, they get like pimples and stuff on their hands. And I created a salve. And once you put it on to whatever, of course you can't wear that jewelry again if it's making you break out. But once you put it on there, it gets rid of it, stops it from itching. And, it's just knowing your herbs. That's all it is.
It is knowing your herbs, What do people think people were using before Big Pharma came? And,
that's
how do you
what
think
medicine started. Medicine came from a lot of the indigenous people. I mean, look at your mold and all the stuff that's hidden on trees or in the ground, the roots and stuff that people have turned into medicines.
Yes, but big pharma is literally going to the places where you find them and then trying to patent them, steal the plant that's from nature and then trying to patent it.
Right.
And say it's theirs. Like, are you fucking high on crack right now? I never
Cindy's mouth.
This will be an easy peasy show where I don't swear.
Well, it's like the stuff from Pop. What's the stuff that they use in the rubs and the gummies now? The
CBD.
CBD oil.
CBD?
Stacey has some
Yeah.
CBD products as well.
Yeah, I have the Fallen Apart with CBD, and then I have it with the isolate. So if you get drug tested at work, you want the isolate, so you won't come up positive. And then if you don't get drug tested at work, you want the broad spectrum, the 380 broad spectrum. Those I can't have on my website. They take my whole website down, so it's where you need to reach out to me and chat me on my website, and I can send you an invoice and send you the product that way.
I have one that I use because I have arthritis. I have to have my knee replaced, but I have arthritis so bad, and it's bone on bone, so I got the spurs and everything else going on, and I can't walk very well. So what I do is I rub that stuff on my knee, and it gives me a little bit of, comfort, from not having all that.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's hard because it doesn't fix structural issues. I mean, if you have structural issues within your body, it will help alleviate some of the pain for you, but people are like, well, is this going to fix my knee? If you don't have cartilage in your knee, it's not going to fix it.
No, but it'll help alleviate the pain.
Exactly.
The pain is the problem, so it really does alleviate the pain.
Now, do you go all the way around your knee? Do you go all the way and top and bottom? Okay, good.
Yep, that's the only way it works.
Code?
What? Paratalk, and it's all one word. One word,
and it's
What is this?
Promo code Rifle Z.
Yeah, you don't have a promo code Rifle Z, right?
No, it's promo code Paratalk, and it's all one word. And you put it at checkout. It'll ask for a discount code at checkout.
You're a nut. A little bit's a nut. See what she wrote? She said, Ted gives me a tingle every time I hear him say little bit.
Yes, thank you, Bill. Exactly
man.
how Bill just put it in there.
Yeah, so she's giving 15% off tonight here for anybody that puts that in for the code.
And it doesn't have to be on my products either. I have military tarp bags that are really awesome. They're made from military tarps, used military tarps. We have like coffee mugs that are like, like meditate and things like that. There's a whole bunch of different stuff on the website. Like if you go to Urban's Edge product line, that's where you'll see all my products. If you go to the Urban line, that's where you'll see stuff that was in my retail store.
Cool. So either way, it's 15% off, which is really cool.
And your entire order is on YouTube that you're going to Paratalk Radio, WLFE, and where else?
No, you're going to get the discount.
No. Where are you sending this stream?
I'm sending it to Paratalk Radio, WLFE.
YouTube, just YouTube's. What else?
Oh, it's just regular Paratalk and WLFE. That's it.
I don't know because I can't find this person, and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But there is no Rifle Z as a code. I don't know where that came from. That's not the correct code. The code is Paratalk, and it's all in capital letters. So just use that. One word. And that gets you the 15% off.
Plus, you get free shipping with $48 purchase.
Ooh, more savings.
I want to know where they're on.
Oh, I have no idea. It just says Facebook. So.
No. It says that they're on YouTube.
Facebook been messing up. That's what Joe said. Yep. And Elena is on, YouTube. I'm not sure which one she's on, so.
Right.
Don't know. But, all right. Well, I think we're going to take a real quick break. That gives us a few minutes to chat with you. Robert White, is that free shipping worldwide or just U.S.?
Just U.S., Robert. But
sorry, Robert. He's in Australia.
I love Robert. Yeah, I love Robert. Yeah. Unfortunately, and I don't know if I ship outside the U.S., but you can go on U.S. Amazon. and order that way, I believe. I don't know.
Well, there is a
Reach out
UK
to me,
one
Robert.
too.
I can work with you. Reach out to me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, we're gonna take a short break. We'll come back and we'll finish up tonight with Miss Stacey Martin and Urban's Edge. This is awesome tonight. I'm having a good time, and I'm loving all this talk. So that's great stuff. All right, everybody, hang on. We'll be right back.
The Bipolar DM Show, a show about Dungeons and Dragons, indie writing, and living with a mental illness. Watch us live on Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on wlfe-db.com, where we interview guest speakers, authors, and subject matter experts in the areas of mental health, living well, and role-playing games. We're proud supporters of Safe Space. For more information, be sure to visit wlfe-db.com. Watch us live on Strim TV, Variety Unlimited channel. Also, visit our Facebook page at Bipolar DM and see us on twitch.tv/TheBipolarDM. Our webpage is www.thebipolardm.com. There you'll find more information.
All right, we are back. We got a storm rolling in here, so things seem to be slowing down here for me because of the storm. It always plays havoc on my live feeds. You guys hear me all right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right, just checking because nobody was saying anything, but yeah. So the storm is coming through here right now. And it's actually kind of hitting my live stream a little bit to where it's being choppy for me. So
your voice is still good though.
That's good.
Okay.
Yep, it is for me too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. We're really looking forward to having you at Parafest this year.
I'm really excited to be there.
Oh my
It's
God,
such a fantastic event. I got to be near Cindy though.
Yeah.
Yes, we have to be next to each other.
Yes.
Fine. We'll put you next to each other.
That's right. Listen, we
Cool.
have to be together. We have way
All
too
right.
much
Is
fun.
Kelly coming with you this year?
What's that?
Is Kelly coming with you this year?
Oh, yes, I'm sure. She was on here, but I don't think she is anymore.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be fun, you know. It should be a great event this year.
You have a fantastic lineup coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was seeing it when you first started the show. I was like, those are fantastic people. So really excited.
Yeah, got some big names coming this year, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Teddy, look at your phone, please.
Okay, I can do that, but I'm not sure. I can't do it right now.
Probably not.
So Kelly Darling is in there. She's like, hey, what about me?
What
I'm
about
so
me?
excited to see you in March.
Yes.
And you look fabulous, by the way, Kelly. So
I know. Doesn't she look
yeah.
so good?
She
So
amazing.
I told her, I'm every time I see her, I'm like, girl, you just keep looking more like a snack every time I see you.
She does. I love me some Kelly time. So
yeah. That's awesome. She came with Cindy to it. We had an 80s bash at where I work, and they came down and they had a blast.
Yes.
Yeah, they came down for it and they had a good time.
We brought our boys, so we had the 3 boys. I had my buddy Pete, Kelly, and I, and the 3 of us were dancing, and the boys were bowling, and it was super fun.
yeah, Cindy's a party within herself. So
Yeah, we know.
I create the party, right?
You do. You do.
She's every time she's in a room, you know when she's there.
Mm-hmm.
You really do.
Sometimes it's not bad or good now, guys.
You kept me sane that weekend.
Well,
that was amazing. Yeah.
We're gonna have fun. It was so much fun, and we were sad about last year that we couldn't do it, but we had just snuck in when we were there right before COVID started, and we were able to get it in for that year for 2020. But man, I missed it this year. Can't wait.
Absolutely.
Can't wait for March.
Yeah. Is that the same place?
Yeah.
Well, this storm is.
That was nice.
Yeah. We're gonna. I need to get my I need to get my room.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is really playing havoc over here. Everything's slowing down. I can't even move from another page because of the storm. I mean, it's coming through pretty heavy. So
yeah, you're starting.
It'll probably be to you.
Slow up a little bit. It will. It'll come my way.
So
it's coming. So
yeah.
Stacey, how
I'm
is
sure.
Bill's cigar business going?
Amazing. They look. Yeah, they're still doing events, which is amazing because they do have a heater in the cigar trailer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't wait till.
Oh, that's right. They were at Gettysburg.
Yeah. He had his what does he the humidor? I don't know what you guys call it. The humidor.
Yeah, a humidor. Yeah.
Right in Gettysburg. It was amazing. It's a humidor on wheels.
Yeah, it's a cigar lounge, mobile.
It was kind of cool. Yeah.
It's wonderful.
I don't even want to know what that sets them back. Holy crow. Because I know those trailers are expensive.
They are, but they've done so well this year. For the very first year, they started in May, I think.
Yeah, my God, it was a great niche that they filled. Like
absolutely,
holy cow! And it's such a great talking piece, right? It is such, and it's beautiful inside too.
The guys love what they do, which is
passion
amazing.
Comes through.
Mm-hmm.
Passion comes through more than anything.
Yeah.
Like Stacey, your passion comes through with your business, Dale's business, and his buddies. There's two of them, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yep. Their passion comes through, and I think that's so imperative right now, especially doing what you love and loving what you do.
Absolutely.
I think if COVID taught us anything for that year off, basically, if it taught us anything, it taught us to make sure that we're doing things that we really want to be doing and really living the life that we want to live instead of just punching a time clock to make some money.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
And, during COVID is when
I had children. I'm not, I use pronouns because I have a lot of friends in the community. So it is my way of
respecting that.
Yeah. Being respectful to my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's finishing your sentences.
Thank you, Stacey. Yeah.
Yeah, anytime. Oh my goodness.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Let me see. I'm trying to.
Cindy, I just love that. I love that you think I am trans, that I could pull that shit off. Because listen, them bitches are beautiful, okay? Woo! If I have 1/10 of looking trans, okay, I'll take it.
She's funny.
Oh wait,
Look
these
at
are
those.
real. These are real. I was born with these. Oh, actually, I wasn't born with them. They kind of grew with each child, but whatever.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. We should put our
Well,
pronouns
I
in
don't
our
make
name.
anybody
That would be
do
so
something.
cool.
They don't have to do it if they don't want to. That's just
I-
how I roll.
I'm just not used to doing that stuff. That's why I don't. I know
You
some
don't have
people.
to.
Yeah, I know some of the other shows do. And that's okay. But that would be cool.
Yes.
Cindy trans. I mean, if that was the case, I mean,
Could you?
I don't know.
fucking
You stump.
imagine? Listen, Teddy and I would be a couple then, Teddy, right, Teddy?
No.
All right, I don't like the boobs. Sorry, Teddy.
I was waiting for that answer, Teddy.
No. Well, if I had parts and not some parts.
Oh my god.
She's more than you can handle, Teddy, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I get flustered sometimes with her around because she's just like all over. She kind of reminds me of those little dogs when you have a ball and you bounce the ball, they're just jumping up and down all the time, and you know what I mean.
Oh, you hurt my feelings. So sad. Not.
Oh man.
Bah! If only I was so thin-skinned.
Yeah,
I wish you could see the chat. I can't see the chat. You got to fill me in on what things you said.
They're not worth it. They are.
Some are, some aren't.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying the ones that we tell you, they're worth it. The ones that we don't really bring up, it's either one of two reasons. One, we're still kind of trying to see if they're actual legitimate.
Mm-hmm.
And two, they ain't worth our time. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cindy is a ball of energy all the time, Eric says.
we are
no
a
filter. I love it. No filter. I got some ADD
and
going
we are
on
a safe
here.
space. That's right. And just so people know, we are a safe space.
That's right.
WLFE is a safe space for all types of people. Doesn't matter who you are. We are a safe space. If you look up where Cindy is, we are a member of Safe Space. There's a little thing up there in the corner. So we welcome everybody here as long as they're respectful. I mean, that's all there is to it. So that's how it goes.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap this up because this is getting worse for me over here, Cindy.
Yeah,
I can see it.
We can see a little lag in you, Teddy. Like it's taken.
Right.
This is you blinking. It's taking a minute for you to blink, and that's a problem. Teddy, are you okay? Teddy, are you okay?
Oh my God. Well, Stacey, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight.
Oh, thank you for having me. I so appreciate it.
Listen, for just relieving yourself of COVID, you look hot, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, I hope the family is all COVID free as well.
The family?
Yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well.
My dad is recovering, so I'm taking care of him and things. So.
Did your daughter have it too? And Dale?
No, my husband and my daughter did not. So I quarantined for like 3 weeks. It was 4 or 3 weeks. It was crazy, but.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad they didn't get it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, COVID is not something to mess with. I know a lot of people. A friend of mine's been on life support, and he, for several weeks, almost a month and a half, and they finally took him off life support. He's finally coming home.
Wow.
And he's the same age as I am, and he was really bad. So
he's
I mean,
extremely lucky. Unfortunately, my mom was not. So
I'm sorry. I know.
It's just, we're all sorry to hear.
Well,
but like I told you in the chat, we're all here for you. We love you. So
thank you so much. Yeah, a very good friend of mine and my mom passed away 2 days apart. So I thank you for giving me an hour and a half of not thinking about things and taken my mind off of it. Thank you. It's been such a blessing for that. So,
Well,
Yeah.
you know, if I
Well,
was there, I'd
I'm-
make you smile more.
I know.
Well, I'm glad she decided to come. I mean, because I was worried. And then Cindy called me earlier. Are you sure she's coming? I'm like, yeah, she told me she was coming. So, yeah, I mean,
Like, I don't know.
I thought it was great. So,
It's
you
been
know,
such an incredible whirlwind, and you know, today was a rough day. I did my mom's makeup and her hair, so it was a lot today. But this is a welcome distraction from that. So.
Well, you know, she's just an angel
we-
helping us out over there now.
Oh yeah, she I'm sure has opinions on what I've done.
Well, we
That's
just really
okay.
enjoyed the fact that you came. I mean, and joined us. I mean, it was
I
great.
wouldn't
I'm
stand you
so
up.
glad that you came and hopped on
Yeah.
here with us.
Yeah, I wouldn't
And most of
stand
our
you
people,
up.
they know. And even Stacey Buck says, "Prayers, Martin. We love you."
Love you too, Buck. Love you too. She knows how hard it's been on me. She's one of my rocks. So
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
everybody just loved the show tonight, and the prayers and so on and so forth down the line in the chat room, which is great.
Thank you
Steve
so much,
Berry, love
everyone.
you all. Blessed be. Yeah, so everybody was real receptive to this tonight, and thank you for being strong and brave and hanging out with us, and now you know how much I have to deal with when it comes to Cindy.
We wouldn't have her any other way.
That's right. And yes, folks, you will see her at the Parafest 2022. You will see her in March. So
Yes, I will definitely be there.
A lot of new people coming to the Parafest as well.
I'm so excited.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Is Dale gonna come with you this time?
Huh?
Is he gonna come with you? Dale gonna come with you?
If he has any time off, I guess. I'm not sure. With everything that has just transpired, I'm not sure if he has any time off, but
Right.
maybe if he does, he'll come. So he's always a good time.
Yes, you need to tell him to get his New York clearance. Oh, she's got to go out and come back.
Lost it.
Yeah, she'll be right back.
Yeah.
So that one person, I just needed to know if
There you go.
the one person, that's why I didn't mention what they were saying
Awesome.
after a while, is because I didn't know for certain if they were legit. And so the last thing they said,
that's all right.
I had to block them.
You had to block them?
Mm-hmm. They said, tell Stacey that her products made me a believer. And I don't think it's true because of the last item that they said, and the reason I blocked them.
Yeah. I don't worry about that stuff. We block him, we get him out of there. We can't. That's why we need that her spray, her negative shit spray. We should just put it on the show every. You know what I mean?
I used it and I love it, and I'm telling you guys.
I can smell you all the way over here. So.
This is no joke. Stacey knows the story. Like, I knew Stacey's product. I knew it was Stacey's product without seeing Stacey, and she had changed to this packaging from a different old packaging.
From blue, shorter.
Oh, and I thought it was even red or a pinky color on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was this sleek looking packaging. And I swore I saw.
And you were in a different state. You were in a different state.
I was in a different state. And then there was this big dude at your
Joe Hawk.
It was Hawk that was there. And he thought I was
Can't take you anywhere.
He literally thought I was a lunatic. Yes, Eliana, I do. Thought I was a lunatic. Absolutely. I was like this little thing flitting around going, no, I know her. I know this stuff. It's her energy. I feel it. Like, was she in New York? And he's like, I have no idea. What are you talking about? I said, she has a boyfriend. Her husband that's with her.
See, this is the way I see Cindy now, is this little blue, like Tinkerbell light just going back and forth and up and down and bouncing all over the place. That's Cindy.
It was hilarious because I met Cindy one time, and that was at the Nashville's.
It was at Paratalk. It was Winter Parafest. It was,
yes,
it was the first
yep.
time you'd come.
And I met you for I was on your show for maybe 15 minutes or so, and that was all that I met you.
And I wasn't even on it at that time. It was when Becca was on here. It was when Becca was on here, and I was on for just a second, saying, "Hey, how are you?" Yep, promoting myself and my vending, because I had a table for my psychic mediumship, and I'm like, I'm bored. I'm walking around. So I walked around and I'm like, "Ooh, I love your stuff." And I'm like, "Oh, I want to get some." And I'm like, and I just put it out of my mind.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then I see her in Pennsylvania. She comes up to me and she's like Cindy, really high energy and stuff. And she's like,
"I knew it was you." I was like, "Who the fuck are you?"
I was like, "I don't know this girl."
People's face that and I'm like, "See, yes, there she is. I knew it was you. I knew it was you." And she's going,
okay.
Yeah, it's me.
I was like, "Who's this weirdo?"
I had no clue. I had no clue.
So confused. She's like, "I'm being accosted by this woman. I have no idea who she is."
And I think at that time I was Urban Essentials. I don't even know if I was Urban's Edge at that time.
No, I think it was this packaging, but right. And I don't know if it was Urban's Edge it was what, 6 months or 7 months before.
Yeah. So the previous packaging, I was even Urban Essentials. I wasn't even Urban's Edge. So the fact that she's like, "Oh my God, I know this energy." My name changed, my company name changed, my entire product line changed, my labels changed, everything.
The only way I knew her, literally, the only way, because I didn't even remember her first name. I didn't remember her husband's name, and I couldn't even remember if it was her boyfriend or her husband that was with her. I just knew it was her partner.
Yeah.
And then I have this big, huge dude who's 6'2", and he's looking at me like, "Dude, what is wrong with you? There's something literally wrong with you."
So Joe Hawk is an ex-police detective.
I know Joe.
Yeah.
I know Joe.
She's certifiable.
He just did, you have an ex-cop who's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's like a ball of energy, and I'm trying to piece this whole story together because I didn't recognize her and I didn't know where she was talking about, So I'm just standing there "Oh, okay," and just trying to piece it all together.
And when Stacey when it finally clicked, she looks at me and she says, "How do you even possibly know this was me?" Because she's like, "I was in Rochester. Everything about this was different. It looked different. How did you know it was me?" I'm like, "Dude, it's the energy of your product."
Yeah.
That's how I knew it was you.
Yeah.
And she's like her face was so confused. And she finally, when I said that, she's like, "What?" It was you're telling me that you only knew it was me because you felt my products and knew that energy was mine or was associated with me. You can see the little dials all cranking together all at once.
It was
she's like, "Holy shit." She just had that look on her face of "Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. You only understood and knew it was me and my shit because of the energy of the product." And I'm like, "Yeah, bitch, seriously, yes. Yep. That's the only way I knew it was you."
That was amazing. That was amazing. Once I understood what you were all saying, I was totally blown away. Just on your ability to pick that up.
People think
Cindy
I'm crazy
has
when I can
this.
say that energy is a thing. And
It is.
And the energy you put out is a thing. And the universe, let's just, this is a good teaching moment right now. For all of you listening out there, this is a very good teaching moment. So listen good and listen hard, because some of you need this lesson and you're welcome for it. The energy you put out into this world, it is known and it is aware, and people understand it. Just so you know that your energy makes more of a statement than you realize, and your energy that you're putting out there comes back to you. So are you wanting to put it out there for the good of all or the not so good of all? Remember to be kind, because your fucking energy is going to come back to you. And when people realize that it's your energy, bye, bitch.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
And then they don't understand why they're so fucking miserable.
Right. When you
because it's the shit that you're putting out, you're attracting. It doesn't matter positive or negative.
Right. When you spew negativity and all you get back is some shit, that's like getting coal in your stocking, bitches. Okay. You put that shit out there, you're only going to get that shit back. Okay.
We ended like 9 minutes ago, I think. No, not really.
No.
Well, it was 24 minutes for her to put her eyelashes on. So.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying not to laugh because my lip is still sore. I have to pinch it so the muscle doesn't spread the stitches out.
Oh.
But it's true. So I mean, this is I love Stacey. I seriously love using your products as an explanation of how much that you can understand people's energy, whether you realize it or not. I mean, even a
she
product,
puts it out there all the time.
And you know what's crazy is when I started this company, I didn't understand really like about energy and all that kind of stuff. Like that was foreign to me. You know, I was raised Roman Catholic, you know, so this was really foreign to me. And, you know, the more that you study it, the more that you research it, you're like, oh, that shit makes sense, you know?
And it's funny because, you know, some people like myself, whether or not people will express their feelings, to you, people like me can pick up on that shit, right?
Did you read Robert White's comment?
Whether at least she isn't coming across as Jerry Springer. That's true. Oh my God, maybe I should make little shorts like Springer moments. No,
right.
Like just me though.
Have some kind of reveal.
Oh, I needed this laugh tonight.
Me too. Oh my goodness.
Cindy, I play darts in tournaments and leagues and stuff. I try to play as professional as possible. And last Tuesday was not a good one. I won 4 games out of 15 and I threw the rest. I was in a mood, I was pissed off, and I just threw the rest of them.
See,
so I couldn't get myself out of the mood.
That's when you need this.
That's what I need.
Shit. That's when you need.
I'm going to buy it, take it to work.
And it's going to be like, bam.
AKA attitude adjustment.
Spray all my customers as they go through. Here, spray this on yourself.
I'm telling you, Stacey,
you might get fired.
We still need to make us a Psychic Cindy spray. I'm telling you.
Yes.
We need to do it. We need to make
it's something that actually calms her down. Hair.
No. We need to make everybody else like woo.
No.
Oh, that hurts.
All right. Well, we are going to get out of here because this has stopped on me twice now.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for joining.
Thank you, honey. I'm so happy.
Thank you so much. And make sure you get your orders in. Remember, it's 15% off, and it is Paratalk in capital letters.
Yes.
One word.
One word. Paratalk.
How long are you going to run it? How long are you going to leave that up there, Stacey?
I can leave it for a week.
Awesome.
I can leave it for a week.
I'll put it up on my social medias too.
If you join my rewards with your email, you'll start getting some coupons as well. I don't spam, but you'll get coupons every once in a while.
Cool. All right. That's awesome. All right. Well, I guess we'll be seeing you in a few months. I mean, it's already
that'd
November.
be great.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's so November. I lost all of November, so end of October, all of November. Yeah. So.
Well, I have a pajama party on Wednesday.
Mm.
Wait, what? Oh,
At
that's
work,
right.
they
because
decided
that
to
at
throw a
work.
party,
The girls
and
told
so
me about
everybody
it.
at work has to wear pajamas.
I
Very
want
nice.
to do that. They told me to come and to wear my pajamas.
Now,
I
did they
have to
have
go
to tell you,
find
Ted,
pajamas.
that you have to be clothed?
Right. So that's
Yes.
that's the thought that I had. I'm like, if I came in my pajamas, because
Yeah, no, I'm looking to go get one of those onesies that has the animal thing with the ears and stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh my god,
So
that's
yeah,
so cute.
yeah.
With the little back door
I
comes
used to
down.
have a pair of them. I was just wondering what the hell ever happened to them. I used to have them. They were navy blue, and literally the butt dropped up. Like you unbuttoned it, you could just go pee right there like that.
You know those? You remember the old was it thermal underwear that people wore back in like the you know,
Back in the
maybe
day.
get one of those stupid hats with the fur around it, like
With
a
the
Russian
ear.
hat with the big ear things, and then wear like some red thermal underwear. There you go. That's my pajamas.
Stacey Buck said poop flap. That's
Yes.
Yep, a poop flap.
Poop flap.
All right, that's enough of that. So
This is going way in the wrong direction.
it is.
So
Cindy,
funny.
Stacey, are you in any events coming up?
Yeah. Tell us what's coming up for you.
I will be in Quakertown, I think on December 11th. There's an event there. I was supposed to be in Wilkes-Barre, I think on Saturday, but with everything transpiring, I can't. So, but I think the only one before your show is the December 11th in Quakertown,
And
Pennsylvania.
Is it your mediumship or is it vending?
No, it's a holiday gift buying
Like a Christmas
event.
thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. That's fantastic.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Cindy?
What do I have coming up, Teddy Poo Poo? I have Tarot Tuesday tomorrow from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to whenever the fuck I want to get off. And then I am going back to Sundays, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a Dungeons and Dragons show that I am part of with Robert White. He's one of my buddies on there, and it's with the Bipolar DM, and we are called the Bipolar Dragons. And then Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live because that's 3 to 5 with the Dungeons and Dragons. And then 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, I do my all signs tarot reading messages for all of the horoscopes, all of the astrological signs, Aries through Pisces.
Well, for me, I don't have anything special going on, but I do know that I think it's either Tubi or
I'm gonna eat the frick out of
either Tubi or something else. There's a whole big Godzilla marathon going on this week for Thanksgiving. I can't remember if it's Tubi or what, so I'll be doing that when I'm not working. But
fun, Teddy.
Yeah.
And
yeah, so but I put in almost 70 hours last week, so I'm somewhere in 55 to 65 this coming week, I think.
Wow.
That's crazy. Listen, don't burn yourself out, number one. And I hope
I'm trying.
you guys both have amazing, fantastic holidays.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving. I
You
know it's
too.
going to be harder this Thanksgiving for you, Stace, but I'm going to send
Thank you.
my love your way.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, guess what? It's time for us to say good night to everybody, and thank you so much for joining us here. And thank you again to Miss Stacey Martin for being here with us. And guys, yes, have a happy Thanksgiving to you all. Please be safe. Make sure you hug
Hold
your
your
loved
family
ones.
close and love them.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Because you never know. You know, you
Never
never know. And next week, with two people that were supposed to be with us a few weeks back that were not able to be here because something happened. She actually hurt her foot. She broke her ankle or something. So the Fox Den with Gina and Mama D will be here next Monday. They will be joining us to make up for the one that they missed. So it'll be fun to have them on board with us. And Cindy, just so you know, probably December-ish, we have a special guest from the Naked and Afraid TV show, brand new contestant that is coming to visit with us.
Really?
Yeah, and he has some paranormal experiences as well.
Oh, okay.
And he may be joining us at Parafest. No, you do not know him.
Okay, a new one. Oh gosh, I love it. I love it.
Yep. So, all right, Cindy, you know what time it is?
I do. Say it.
All right. Wherever there is darkness, there's always
the light.
Thank you for listening to Paratalk Radio with Ted Wolf and Psychic Cindy. Catch us next Monday for another fantastic guest. Please check out our show as well as others on the WLFE-db radio network. And remember, like, follow, and share with everyone.
Join us at wlfe-db.com for upcoming shows and so much more.